Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and we've been keeping a secret.
I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
We moved, or I should say we're moving, but by the time you see this, we've moved. Anyway, we did not buy a house. We are still renting, and I'm not going to tell you where we moved to, but I will say, I will give you some hints along the way, and you can guess. So the first hint will be, we are still in Florida, and the second hint will be, we're nowhere near where we used to live. So leave your guesses down below if you want to guess. If you already know, like if I've personally told you and you already know, don't spoil it for everyone. Just shh. Anyway, so I'm going to take you on a semi-empty house tour because my husband has been living here for a week, and well, in this house for a week. He's been living in this area that we're moving to for, I want to say 3 weeks now. His company had him in a hotel while we were looking for a place to live. Fun fact, today is the first day I've seen this house in person. I've only ever seen it through videos. I have not gone through and opened all the closets, this and that. So some of the stuff I will be seeing with you for the first time. So anyway, without further ado, I will give you just a little peek of our front porch area. And I will say we live in this is a really nice neighborhood. Like, I was surprised pulling in because this place is cheaper than the place we lived prior. And so I was just really surprised at how nice the area is. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to flip you guys around and take you on the house tour. Please be patient with me. I forgot my tripod. And so we're going to be doing this a little vlogger style, I guess. Anyway, so let's get started. All right, so here is, and sorry for the echo, here's the front door. I'm gonna see if I can zoom out. Yeah, here's the front door. I'm still, like I said, I've not really investigated much, but we have an entry closet, so that's something new. We never had an entry closet before, and I wish it had electric in it. I know that sounds silly, but it would be a good place to put the vacuum and stuff like that. But I'm sure I'll find a place for that. Anyway, I'm gonna flip you around. And remember, my husband has been living here, so he did bring our gravity chairs so that I was supposed to come earlier this week, and I decided to just stay until today when I have to pick him up, and then we have to go back to our other house because the movers will be there tomorrow. Anyway, this is the living room, dining room combination thing. We have this little thing, and yes, he brought the smaller TV and the baking cart so he could have somewhere to put it, mainly because we didn't know when internet was going to be hooked up and we wanted to have something here. We think we've already determined our old TV stand will not fit in this little alcove. So, and I know my couch will not fit in it. So that being said, we will be getting something new for this area eventually. Until then, we'll use just the center section of our old TV stand until we can buy what we want and go from there. But you know, this house, like I was so frustrated. I have to tell you guys a story. I was so frustrated because we put in an application on another house that I actually did see in person, and I loved the house. It was beautiful. I felt like home when I was in it, and we didn't get approved for it because our dog weighs too much for the HOA in that area. So needless to say, I was just frustrated. My husband found this house. I looked at it online. I never paid attention to the square footage. This house is actually smaller than our previous house, but I think we can make it work. And I think it'll work out just fine. So anyway, this is the living room area here. And I'm gonna think about like some layouts and stuff, but over here we have a dining room area, which our little table will fit perfectly there. And I think the china hutch will go on this wall here. So that's the plan so far. In my head is the china hutch will go there, mainly because if I put it over here, it's going to block a window. If I put it here, it's going to be in the way, and I won't be able to look all the way through. Not a big deal, but you know, I think it would just be better to put it here. And I know it will fit there, the china hutch, but we'll see. In here in the kitchen, I've already determined this will be the coffee station and probably the countertop oven station. We'll see. I could always put the countertop oven there. I definitely, while I probably have the same amount of countertop space, I feel like the layout in this kitchen is so much better than the galley kitchen. And I feel like I have more countertop space here. I think it helps that we have this area here. We used to have bar stools, but I had my husband cut them down because I don't like the high tops, but there's really not much of a lip over here to even entertain bar stools. So this will literally just be more of a decorative top for me, which is fine. My husband put some dishes and stuff that he bought for his temporary. And also, why did I think this was going to survive? I brought all the frozen and cold food up today with me, and this was just a lone popsicle sitting in the freezer. I don't know why I didn't just throw it away. Why did I think it would survive the trip? It didn't. So I haven't looked in any of the cabinets. I don't know what's going to go where. We're gonna use their stove. I am bringing my stove. It'll sit in the garage for now until I decide if I want to just go ahead and sell it or not. This will be fine. It's a flat top. That's the most important part to me. I do like my oven though because it has the dual ovens, so I can cook two things at different temperatures. But I hardly ever do that, so it's not that big of a deal. This is a convection oven, which my new one is that I bought at the house. It's not new, it's new to me. This looks like, is this a, it's got a metal tray in it. Is this a convection microwave? Warm, hold, cook, popcorn. I don't know, do microwaves just have the metal trays in them now? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see anything on here. You can tell me if you do. I don't see anything on there about being a secondary oven, because I know like a lot of microwaves are becoming like countertop ovens where they can do multiple things, air fry, bake, stuff like that. But I don't see that option on there. Anyway, I'll take you outside here in just a minute. This is the pantry, which, let's go in it. Yeah, this is definitely insulated. I've told you I can't use the pantry at our old house for food because if you put your hand in it, it's so hot in there. And my food was going bad real quick. We're keeping their fridge in here, and then my nice fridge will be out in the garage for drinks. And we may or may not get rid of the black one. We haven't decided yet. Woo! This is way too full, but oh, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, it'll work until we get the other freezers in here, but this will work fine for me. The reason I want to keep it is because if you guys don't know, my fridge does have an ice maker, but it doesn't have where I can just put the cup up. I have to literally bend over to get ice when I want ice. And I know that doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but when you have SI, hip, back, so on problems, the more you bend over, the worse it hurts you. So I do need to see, it won't be, it's probably in the fridge section. We'll look at the fridge sections. It's kind of full too. I will need to find out what kind of filter this one needs so I can get new filters for it when it needs a new filter. I change mine as soon as it says I need a new filter. I know it's weird to say, but I won't need to do it until I need to use it for ice again. So if it used this one, I doubt uses the same as mine because this is a Whirlpool and mine's an LG. So I think mine's an LG. Anyway, let me take you outside and then we'll go through the rest of the house. Now this is a fully fenced backyard, and this I've already decided needs to be trimmed up a lot. It has a little valley, which is fine. I don't really go out in the grass, but plenty enough room for Stitch. I like that it has this little brick patio. I think we're going to put our seating area over there, and then like my green stalks and garden stuff along the edge here. I don't know what kind of flower that is. It doesn't look like a rose bush. It's got thorns like a rose bush, but it doesn't look like a rose bush. I don't know. Let me know. Is that a rose bush? It needs trimmed up too, regardless. So, but I will probably have Justin plant some flowers in there. I'm not going to. There's too many thorns on that plant. So, we'll see. But, yeah, it's a really nice area. I don't even mind the tree because, you know, it's a nice looking tree. It looks like it's been pruned a lot. It's not hanging over the house. It's not given any sort of threat. So I like it. Anyway, let's go back in the house. It's hot. It's supposed to be cool this weekend. It's supposed to be down in like the lower 70s today in Florida, but I'll figure out how to lock that here in a minute. But apparently it's not. So anyway, you know, I've always wondered, if I had kids, I would not give you this type of house tour. I would literally turn off the phone for each section so you couldn't walk my house with me, but whatever. Here we have a really nice closet. In this closet, I'm gonna put board games, probably towels, guest towels, and then originally I thought maybe I would be able to put like my crock pots and stuff in this. We'll see. They might fit. I don't know. They're kind of more shallow than I thought they were through the video Justin sent me. I thought they were wider, but crock pot might fit, but the roaster oven definitely will not fit in there. This is the AC thing. So anyway, over here is the guest bathroom. Again, my husband has been living here for a week, so I sent him with the guest shower curtain because, you know, why not? And this is probably where we're gonna put the litter box and stuff until I figure something different out, which I probably won't figure something different out. What I like is this hallway is really nice size, and I think I can put one of my entry tables either on this wall or this wall. I don't want to block the door to the bathroom, so if it like sticks out too much, I won't put it on that wall. But I like that there's enough space for one of my entry tables. I'll have to figure out what to do with the other one. Anyway, laundry room, something I did not have at the last house. And I'm hoping that my stands won't be too tall because I still want them on the risers that we bought. I think it should be fine. That's weird. Oh, I guess you have, I don't know. I've never seen that before. Anyway, going out to the garage. I can actually park my car into the garage. So great. I wonder though if I can not block that thing, but put the cleaning cabinet there. I mean, it would be blocking that thing, but I don't know if it would like hinder that. I don't know. I'll have to ask my husband because I don't know where else to put it, because on this wall it's going to be the drinks cabinet, refrigerators and freezers. I might be able to put the cleaning cabinet like right here maybe, or maybe down at the other end. I don't know. This whole side is going to be like refrigerator, freezers, tools, lawnmower, stuff like that. Justin's going to park outside. I think if he needed to pull in on this side, if we didn't have all the stuff in there, he probably could. But anyway, there's my car. It's so dirty. It needs a bath. We have to buy a trash can. That's only for recycle, so we have to buy our own trash can. So we'll get that taken care of. Anyway, let's go on with our lives. All right. And here is the guest room. And all we're going to do in here is probably switch out the mattresses because these are 2 twin XL mattresses. And we're going to put the regular mattress in here because it rises, but it doesn't rise separately. So there's no point in having the 2 twin XLs in here. I'm also going to buy a headboard and some end stands for this room in particular. Ignore the clothes. Like I said, my husband's been living here. So yeah, that one's got a nice closet, open closet, so it'll probably get used for storage. Did I already show you the guest room? Yeah, I showed you the guest bathroom. All right, here is my office. And in my head, I had it one way, but I don't think the way I want to do it will work. So I'm going to have to play around in here because originally this wall was going to be like my decor wall, like with all my like decoration stuff behind my desk. And then I was going to put my desk here, but I thought the closet was behind the door. So I thought it would be open here. And I don't know if my desk will fit right there. And then, because I have one that comes out, like it's an L. It can go in different things, but like the way I like it is the L shape. I don't know, but this closet has a lot of shelves. So definitely good for crafts. My husband's travel bag is in here. So anyway, so my main thing is to see if we're going to be able to put like a day bed type situation in here that pulls out and turns into like a king or something. We'll see. I don't know if I don't do the shelves like I'm thinking about doing, they're my old TV stand and my old pantry. I was going to put them in here minus the center section of the TV stand and use those to decorate everything instead of hanging up shelves onto the wall. But if I do that, I don't know if I'm going to have room for the day bed situation. We're going to see. It's going to all be up in the air. So Anyway, moving on. This is the primary or master, whatever you want to call it. I've already put clothes in the closet because I brought up all the clothes that were hanging up. If they were in baskets, they didn't get brought because I didn't have the time. So that's the closet situation. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to put our bed here, but we'll see. It might have to go here and block the window, which is fine because we have a headboard, but we'll see. And then here's the master bathroom. And I need to take this towel out because this is the air conditioner was leaking. That's the towel Justin used to dry everything, and he put it in here to dry, and it stinks. Anyway, here's another closet. Plenty of closet space in this house, which I like. The shower is here. It's got the bench in here already, so my shower stool I'm gonna put in the other bathroom. This one doesn't have drawers, which is fine, but it does have a little medicine cabinet, so that's good. Maybe I'll be able to put my perfumes in there and stuff. But I think we're gonna get like a little tray to put like Q-tips and stuff like that in the middle, and then I'll just have to do organization down there like I normally do. But yeah, that's the house tour. So any ideas, we'll be grateful. I may already have started unpacking by the time you see this, but I would still, like, if you've seen my past videos, you know pretty much the type of furniture I have. So if you have any ideas, I would greatly appreciate it. Because right now, like as of filming this video, I have no ideas. Like no ideas at all. I'm turning all the lights off. I literally turned every light on in this house to do this house tour. So now we're turning lights off. So yeah, any tips you may have for decorating? Like I don't have as much in the kitchen like I've had at the last house. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative with my kitchen decorating, which is fine. I'm gonna sit down. So let's see if I can sit down without hurting myself. Oh, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping my baking cart either. I did need it at the old house, but I don't know if there's space for it. I mean, I could keep it and put it in the office closet under where the hanging part is. We'll see. We shall see. But anyway, I'm gonna just sit here till my husband gets off work, and then kind of like think in my head about where I might want to put things. I'm one of those people that I have to literally have the objects in front of me though to determine if I think it's gonna work. I try to visualize things, but sometimes it just doesn't work out for me. Like I'll visualize something in my head, but then like when it comes to actually executing it, it doesn't work, and then I'm disappointed. So I'm hoping the Christmas tree can go in front of this window. I always tend to think about Christmas when it comes to how I'm going to decorate a house, like, because at the last house, if you remember, we moved furniture every year around Christmas time because that was really the only way we could set up the living room and make it work. I had an idea for this Christmas, but now that we're moved, I have to think of this house at Christmas, which, spoiler alert, you will be seeing my Christmas decorate with me earlier than normal because my husband said that I can go ahead and decorate for Christmas while I'm unpacking. So I'm gonna unpack And then I'm gonna have to get used to this air conditioner now. And I think it won't be as loud once we get furniture in here. But anyway, once I get like my normal things unpacked, maybe not the decorations, not like my normal decorations, but like get all the furniture and stuff in place, then I will start decorating for Christmas, except for the main Christmas tree, because this year we're doing a real tree. So we won't get that until like right before Thanksgiving. Last year we got it like 2 days before Thanksgiving, and it was fine. It still lasted until January. So it's just a matter how, if you remember to water your tree and you take care of it, it could last. I could have made it last because longer than that, but like usually the closer it gets to Christmas, the less I water it, because I know I'm just going to take it down right after. But I bet you I could probably keep a Christmas tree alive until February if I really wanted to. It's just a matter of actually remembering to take care of it. So, anyway, I was going to, my favorite part about this house though, the floors. There's carpet in the bedrooms, which is fine, but I don't have the stupid tile floors. I hate those tile floors. I'm telling you what, if I buy a house in the future and it has those tile floors, those are going to be one of the first things to go. Also, the closets here, I hate them because they have those wire racks, which that's normal in most houses. That's another thing if I ever buy a house. Those damn closet wire racks are gone. I'm putting in built-in, like I'm doing a custom closet. I've already decided. I hate those wire racks. They are so annoying. I wish I would have gotten a drink. I could run up to the store. We're really close to a store, but it's fine. Anyway, what was I saying to you guys? This happens all the time. Anyway, if you do have any ideas for me, leave them below. You know, I will respond to you. I always try to respond. If I don't respond to you right away, that's because YouTube doesn't notify me sometimes. Sometimes it will notify me and sometimes it doesn't. Like the last video I posted, not the last one. Yeah, the last one. Someone commented, I happened to just get on my YouTube and look and seen that someone actually left a comment on that video, but YouTube never notified me of it, so I didn't know. So if I don't respond to you right away, please know that it's not because I don't care. It's because YouTube literally does not tell me that there's a comment. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video. The next video will be semi-packing because my mother-in-law and dad came down and my mother-in-law helped me pack up the majority of the house. So the video you'll see is going to be of me packing the rest of it and then part of the moving out process. Like I'll get clips of the house getting emptier and emptier. I'm going to try to be very mindful of the movers though, because we did hire people to come load up the truck, and then we hired people that will come the next day to unload the truck. So because we're getting old, we can't really do it anymore. I definitely can't do it. I'm not supposed to lift anything over 40 pounds. So moving is really, really hard when you're disabled. And so we actually hired people this time. We are still doing a U-Haul truck because it ended up being cheaper than hiring an actual moving company. But we're doing a U-Haul truck, and with U-Haul, they let you hire people to load up the truck and then unload the truck. There'll be different people because different towns. You also get more hints on where we move to in the next video. But yeah, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below any questions, concerns, or ideas. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my